Live from Cat Fry 2023, this is the Guitars, Cowboys, and Hillbilly Music Podcast. You are here today with Red Arnold and Jagger Pfeiffer, and we're here with Miss Adara Kay.
Hey, y'all.
How are you doing today?
Good. How are y'all doing?
We're doing fantastic. So you played pre-party today at Cat Fry. How was that? How'd the set go? How did everything go?
It was a blast. I mean, honestly, like knowing that we went on pretty early, there wasn't a whole lot of people because I know it's dead week. People still have classes here at OSU. But you got to work with what you got. So honestly, the crowd being able to work with them and them feedback with us, it was great. It was a great set.
What got you into the Battle of the Bands? Like, how did that whole thing come about?
I first found out just from their Instagram post, honestly, and I was like, we might as well. I mean, we have nothing to lose. And
where are you from?
Lone Grove, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah, so very, very south from here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shady 580, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But no, Battle of the Bands, being the first year, it was handled very, very well, and it got us a lot of exposure and connections that we wouldn't have gotten if we didn't do it. So it was great.
That's awesome. So I actually listened to a little bit of your set earlier, and you said it sounded fantastic.
Well, thank you.
So your sound is more of kind of like a harder kind of rock vibe.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to be playing today where like that's the main theme of today?
Honestly, like we got asked which day would work best for us, and I started looking through the lineups. I was like, you got Reed, you got Gio, you got Trio, Charlie. I was like, Friday.
Yeah.
No doubt we need Friday.
Yeah.
It's going to fit our sound. It's going to fit our set, our vibe. 10 times better than any other day.
Yeah, awesome. So do you write all of your music as well?
I write majority of it. There's been one song that I have not written, and it's called Levia. Bryce Parker actually wrote it, and she does the harmonies on it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But everything else, yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of music do you listen to when you're not playing music? Like driving down the road, what's your go-to? Like, what's on your playlist?
Okay, so I listen to Sirius XM. My channels range through Lithium, Function Punk, Octane, and Willie's Outlaws. I mean, we're all over the place, honestly. I mean,
You might be the first person on here that listens to Sirius XM.
Yeah, I think so.
I love it.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
So we usually ask people like Spotify or Apple Music, but you kind of got a little outlier here with Sirius XM.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely introduced me to new artists. I mean, granted, a lot of like radio stations, they play the same 20 artists over and over, but Octane is one of the ones that actually gets independent artists and still plays those. And so I get to find new artists that I enjoy listening to. And I mean, when I'm not in the vehicle, I listen to Spotify or Apple Music. I mean, I definitely use the digital streaming
What's
devices.
your preferred, Spotify or Apple Music?
Probably Apple, honestly.
Oh,
I know. I know.
We have an ongoing thing that he's an Apple Music guy. I'm a Spotify guy.
Yeah.
So we ask most of our artists like, hey, which one do you listen to? And we kind of just keep a mental tally of like Spotify, Apple Music. He's winning this weekend, I believe. And I'm upset. Like, been betrayed.
So who are some of your musical inspirations growing up?
I mean, you definitely can hear, some Miranda Lambert, Gretchen Wilson in my voice. Even like Miley Cyrus, or my writing style is first starting out was Taylor Swift. I mean, go figure, right? But I definitely started listening to, Hinder and Seether, and you get Bon Jovi in there, Bryan Adams. I mean, we get a lot of 80s rock in our set list as well. And so all those sounds just kind of mesh together in one for us.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So if you had, like, from your inspirations, or I guess anybody you enjoy, if you had one artist that you could make an album of to cover, what artist would that be?
It would probably, honestly, be Miranda. I do have a lot of her styles on stage presence and my writing tactics. But I didn't get my singing styles from her. I definitely started trying to sound more like Patsy Cline and LeAnn Rimes, but I feel like Miranda had a huge impact on my artist.
Yeah.
Is there anybody here or have you met anybody in your career where it's like you're kind of starstruck, or do you get starstruck?
Oh, I definitely get starstruck.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. It's really interesting because I've had a lot of band members go and play for other people. And so, like, Brock Wilson was my bass player, but he's one of the best guitarists here in Oklahoma, and he's playing with Dylan Wheeler right now.
That's awesome.
So I'm just like, oh my God, Brock. Like, I love going to say, like, yeah, we're going to see my boy Brock play, and really we're going to see Dylan.
Yeah.
But, you know, same difference. Another one is AJ Slaughter. He's playing for Jason Bolin and the Stragglers.
Wow.
And I'm like, I go to that show to see AJ. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like
Yeah.
starstruck by my old band members.
Huh.
And I just sit in the crowd, and I'm like a proud mom or a proud sister, and I'm like just crying for no reason. Just,
Yeah.
I'm so proud of them.
So, as you see your band members progress, where do you hope to be in like 5 years or so?
That's such a difficult question, because if you would have seen me 5 years ago, I would have already said I would have been main stage at Cat Fry.
Yeah.
That didn't happen, obviously. I mean, you add 2020 into the factor of it, and 5 years ago, 5 years sounds like a long time,
Yeah.
and it's really not. Like, in 5 years, I'll be 30. I don't know where I'm going to see myself. I would like to see myself, you know, main stage, or even like the Red Rocks, or even Grand Ole Opry, maybe Billy Bob's. I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely those bigger stages that catches your attention more than just, you know, the small bars and venues that we actually play.
Yeah.
Do you ever say that to anyone and they're like, that's too ambitious of a goal?
No.
No. Well, normally when we ask people that question, they don't give, I love the ambitious answer. Like, that's what I would say.
Yeah.
But normally people are like, oh, well, I'd like to, you know, put out a new album, you know, or like something like that. But I think the ambitious answer is
Yeah.
great.
I love it.
Huge thank you to Vernon from Brad's Bat.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Leave this part in. Huge thank you to Vernon from Brad. Oh, man, I can't say it. Huge thank you to Vernon from Brad's Barbecue. Perking it up. We got some cool set decorations here. We got the whiskey flight and then the shotgun shell shot glasses. So, Vernon, if those go missing, don't check our houses, because I would never.
I believe he actually is selling those shot glasses and that flight at Bad Brad's Barbecue, along with, you know, again, some of the best barbecue in the state. So go check them out.
Yeah, go in there. You can get a hat. We got hats over there. And we've also got some Bad Brad's gift cards to give away. So if you see us around anytime, at Brad's, not at Brad's, hit us up. We might have a gift card for you.
For sure.
Jagger, it's about lunchtime, I think.
I think it is too.
You know where we got to go, right?
We're going to Bad Brad's.
Bad Brad's Barbecue. I'm getting the burn-ins with the jalapeno cornbread. It's not even a question. That's what
Yeah.
I'm getting. What are you getting?
So I
know the answer to
usually get
this.
the dirty fries.
Oh, you're switching it up on us.
But I tried some really good tri-tip the other day, and man, it was fantastic. So I think next time I go in, I'm gonna go get the tri-tip.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it, man. So playing off of that, what is your dream venue like? I guess besides those, what is like a dream venue for you to play?
Honestly, Red Rocks is a
Red Rocks?
huge venue that I've wanted.
Have you been?
I've not.
I haven't either.
I
haven't
Yeah.
either.
Have you? I
I
thought
have
you'd
not.
been for some reason.
No, I wish I have.
Oh, okay.
Let's just go together one time, then we can just knock it out.
Can I come with?
We could arrange
Yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, let me ask
Yeah.
you this:
All right.
Red Rocks. But who do you want to see? Who's your dream artist at Red Rocks?
Oh. Honestly, I would love to see Whiskey Myers at Red Rocks. Like, I feel like, I don't know, that tone of like hearing Stone live with the acoustics of the
Yeah.
rocks surrounding you. Like, I feel like that would just be like a dream fever, honestly.
Yeah. I've seen pictures of the venue,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I know that doesn't do it justice.
No.
Like it's got to be crazy just with all the rock behind you. I mean, it's got to be insane.
Yeah. And I mean, like I said, if you would have asked me 5 years ago, I would have said Grand Ole Opry, because we had that more country sound. We had the 90s, early 2000s country steel guitar slides.
Yeah.
But now we're not really country, like the highway country.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah. So what would you, if you had to give yourself a genre, what would that be for you?
Western grunge.
Western grunge.
I love this. A quick answer.
Yeah,
right
most
there.
people don't have a quick
Yeah,
answer.
most people are like, man, I don't know. You're bam.
I've
perfect.
thought about it.
You've thought about it?
Long and hard.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Are there any other bands that you would classify as Western grunge?
Geo.
Geo?
Oh yeah. I think Geo, like he's got that alternative sound,
Yeah.
but if you listen to some of his first stuff, like Kentucky,
Yeah.
like he's got some Western sides
Yeah.
of him.
See, I would almost be like alternative rock,
Yeah.
country more than I guess grunge, but I guess it's kind of on the same vein. Because
Yes.
when I think grunge, I think of more like Nirvana, which
Right,
is
right.
obviously your classic grunge. But like when I think of like alternative, I'm thinking more of like Nickelback, I guess Creed, Shinedown.
Are you a
a little bit
Nickelback
too.
fan?
I love Nickelback.
Okay.
Everyone's a Nickelback fan. Are you kidding me? People love to hate. But if you ask them to name 10 songs from Nickelback, they can name 10 songs.
I want to see a cover album, all Nickelback songs covered by country artists.
I would pay to see that.
So he has this theory that Nickelback is actually a country band just with rock music.
Keep
I'm
the
not-
words, change the music, southern country.
I won't disagree. I won't disagree. I could see that.
Yeah,
mean,
we've
yeah.
kind of had the same answer from everybody. It's like, yeah, you're actually kind of right.
If you think about the songwriting and you think about some of the keys, like you're correct. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they are kind of a country band. They're a Western grunge band. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Western
There you
grunge.
go.
I think we have a new genre of music now. We're just gonna call it Western grunge.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I messed everything up, sorry.
So, so you write your music. Do you play any other instruments?
I play cowboy chords. Yeah, campfire chords, acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
Normally I would play when we play live, but I was like, this is such a fast set, 45 minutes. And I was
Yeah.
like, I need to move around on stage and actually show off the vocals
Yeah.
more than my musicianship.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll let the boys take care of that. And
Yeah, I did notice when you were on stage, you use the entire stage.
Mm-hmm.
You're very it matches your tempo or your music as well.
Yeah.
Like you're using the entire stage with your movements, your singing, everything. It's great.
thank you.
Yeah.
So do you play any other instruments or just guitar?
Just guitar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you like a one guitar kind of person? Like you just have one that you like and that's what you go with? Or do you have like a...
Yeah, so I got a Taylor 314 for
Okay.
my graduation in 2021 from my parents, and I was like, this is my baby now. This is my child. So that is definitely my guitar now.
Yeah.
So every time I go to pick one, I'm like, yes, let's take the Taylor. We'll leave all the Mitchells and the Ibanez's out. Taylor it is.
So you mentioned earlier that 5 years ago you would say you'd be somewhere else. So how long have you actually been playing music?
Since 2018.
Since 2018?
Yeah.
So
Which,
I guess
it's
exactly
about 5 years,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's 5 years. So,
Yeah.
what venues have you played since 2018? Like, what kind of shows have you been playing?
So I actually moved out to Nashville in the fall of 2019, and so I was playing Broadway shows, which was it was a
Yeah.
switch, honestly, from playing venues here in Oklahoma and Texas compared to out there in Nashville. It's definitely a party scene.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun. So I've definitely played like Honky Tonk Central and Tootsie's, and played some.
Is Tootsie's the one that Allie mentioned?
I think
Or is that
so.
a different
Probably.
I probably, yeah.
Okay.
It's the Purple venue.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's if you have not been to Nashville, you need to go.
I've been to Nashville and I've been walked down Broadway, but I didn't spend a lot of time there. I kind of wish I could have spent a little bit more time.
Go on a Tuesday at 10 o'clock. That is when it is not the tourist attraction time.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I've been to Nashville. I've been twice. I wasn't a fan either time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went to Country Music Hall of Fame. That was cool to see. And then we went down Broadway, and it was, for me, it was not the type
Yeah.
of thing that I.
It's a lot.
But I probably was not there at the right time.
Right. If you go on like a busy day or later in the evening, you're gonna hit the Bachelorette trip.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
yes.
all it was. They were
Yes.
on the what is
The buses with the
buses?
yes, with the seats on top.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to go early in the morning, so you got to hit those bands that are playing from 10 to 2. Like 10 a.m. to 2
Okay.
p.m.
So
Those are the bands.
is that more of like the indie kind of country, or is that more kind of like you're gonna get maybe a couple name?
It's so different than what it used to be even 5 years ago versus 10 years ago. You don't go there to make it anymore necessarily.
Yeah. Go check out Dead Wake Archery Innovations. He gave us a little hat there to give us a little set decoration, and I know if we would have caught him before we built this set,
Well,
we'd probably have a whole bow.
For security purposes, I don't know if we could have had the bow in here, but
it'll be all right.
especially after the comments you've made in the last episode.
Well, I mean, yeah, for sure. But I'll tell you what, that Leviathan bow will get everything you need. Get every job done you need done.
You guys need to follow them on Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. They just posted this week. I don't know when you're going to be seeing this, but this week they posted some really cool pictures of all the different colors they've got,
Yes.
the bows they're finishing up. So you want to get your order in soon.
And a little nugget of information here. They have just upgraded their manufacturing process this weekend. A little picture shown on there. They're going full time. Congratulations, Trevor Pigeon out there. He is full time. Dead Wake Archery Innovations. Super proud of him. Great entrepreneur. So just go out and support him, man. He's doing a great thing over there at Dead Wake, and we're really proud to see where they're going and where they're going to end up.
They've perfected the craft, essentially.
Yes. And one really cool thing about it is it's 100% made in the USA, 100% made in Oklahoma, which is another cool thing. I know most of our listeners are from Oklahoma, but if you're not, it's still 100% made in the USA. I mean, just go grab you a Leviathan bow, and a little sneak peek, they're going to have another line of bows coming out here really, really soon.
And they, there's other companies out there that are making similar products, but they're just copies of other people's products.
No, what?
No, sorry. That's
sorry.
crazy. But at Dead Wake, they design their own products. You're not getting a copy of someone else's product. You're getting a engineered product that they designed themselves.
Made to order, and you can even get personalized designs on your bow too. They got some great, cool things going on over there. Anodizing, if I can put the words out of my mouth. Anodizing and
Anodization.
Anodization.
I don't know if that's a word.
Either way, but you can get a cool custom design, whatever you want on your bow. You can even customize the grip however you want it as well. And go check them out.
Huge thank you to Dead Wake Archery Innovations for sponsoring us.
Yeah.
You go to party, and I gained a lot of new information like crowd control and entertainment side of things, how to talk to the crowd, but I could not play original music, and so I didn't gain anything from my songwriting side of things, but I did from the artistry.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you just go play all covers.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be kind of annoying whenever you're a songwriter too. People be like, "Well, I got to go here." I can't even play my own music. But
it's difficult, but then you do song swaps, and so then you get to kind of show off like your songwriting skills, and hopefully somebody's in that audience that's going to take attraction to you. But so I mean, I lived out there for 3 years. I moved back last July, and I mean we've played Tumbleweed, we've done Grady's in Yukon, we've done Barbay off of Lake Texoma. Like we've played a lot of different venues and different atmospheres of venues, and each time the crowd is just, they're so different, but they're so great at the same time.
Yeah. When did you play Tumbleweed?
So we did Battle of the Bands back in January with Kinlock and Riders Forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the day I knew the least about, I think.
Yeah.
Kinlock and Riders Forward. Or I think that's the only day that I hadn't heard of anyone that day, I think specifically.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to come to any of the Battle of the Bands.
You missed out.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I kept hearing. I wanted to get out here, and I was talking to Nancy, and she was like, "It's crazy. It's great."
Yeah. we've had a couple guests that actually went and played Battle of Bands too,
Yeah.
and we were wanting to go see them play, and we just never got an opportunity.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
It really was. And, you know, even though we didn't even go to the second round, I wasn't mad about it because I was like, we did what we were supposed to do. We came and we showed people who we are, and we showed them our music.
Yeah,
And that's all that matters, and we made connections.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah.
you got this far, and you're still playing calf rides,
Exactly,
right? Like,
right.
You still get to play
So we
for
made the
people
right
here.
connections.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
And Tumbleweed in itself, I think a lot of people don't realize necessarily how historic Tumbleweed is. Like all the artists that have came through here, you know, aside from Calf Fry, just a regular, excuse me, inside, you know, the venue. It's kind of crazy. Vanilla Ice. I don't know
Yeah.
if you knew that. one or
Right?
not.
Insane.
Yeah.
So, do you guys have any you have any social media you want to plug real quick? before we wrap
Yeah,
up?
so you can find us all at Adara Kay Music. Every single platform.
Facebook,
TikTok,
Twitter,
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Are you guys?
Yeah.
Are you doing it on TikTok or like what's the? We're struggling with TikTok over here.
So I'm on TikTok, and I'm an artist, so we go by my name, Adara Kay. That we're not Adara Kay band, we're not whatever. We just go by Adara Kay, and then I pitch my boys out. So on TikTok, I'm Adara Kay Music, and I was struggling with it. I hated TikTok. I don't like social media, honestly.
Yeah.
But I'm in a business, in an industry where I have to use it. And so with TikTok, I did this series called A Shot in a Song. I regret it. I literally take a shot and I play a song.
Honestly, that sounds like a good.
It's
We might steal that and add
Yeah,
it to
honestly,
the show.
we're gonna do a shot in a podcast.
it's a pain. It's a pain.
Yeah.
But I also blew up with some of my videos. I was like, this is day one of me trying to get a duet with Giovanni and the Hired Guns. And I was like, we get to play with them now at Calf Ride? That's awesome.
Have you got a chance to talk to him yet?
I have not.
Okay. Are you gonna tell him about that? when
I'm
you-
looking forward to it because they've liked majority of those videos that have mentioned them.
Yeah.
So hopefully they have an idea of who I am.
Yeah. Well, do you have any future shows or music that's fixing to come out?
We have some music that's about to come out. We have a couple shows. We're opening for Kim Allen in June, so I'm looking
Nice.
forward to that as well.
We had Cam on yesterday.
Yeah.
I
Great
know. He's such a great guy. Honestly, his whole band, like they're just sweethearts. No, we just got out of the studio back in March, and so we have 3 songs in our back pocket that we're ready to
Nice.
release.
Nice. Can we get a sneak peek of what dates that those are going to be?
One of them's gonna come out in September.
September?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called "Take a Chance on Me,"
Nice.
and it's a ballad, but it's like an 80s power ballad. There's 2 guitar solos in it, and the first time you listen to it, you gotta recognize that it's live tracked. Like we're playing live.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I like live track
Yeah.
songs.
So it starts out with a piano, and it's not completely out of tune, but it's a little out of tune, and you can hear the creaking of the stool beneath it, and it just adds a sense of vulnerability to the song, and it's perfect.
That's pretty cool.
I'm excited for it.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah.
We had a blast, and hopefully we see you around, and maybe next time you come through, we'll get you on again.
I hope so. Thank you guys for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching.